Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. Welcome in. Don't mind the coaster, that's not supposed to be there. Tiny Tap, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So, today we are continuing our work on our Sanguinary Guard kit bash, courtesy of Xepher Arcade. Thank you, Xepher Arcade, for sponsoring this, sending us the minis. We are going to be doing hopefully a lot today because I have been pulling out a bunch of different minis. We have some 3D printed parts. No, I did not 3D print these. I ordered them. We'll just lead with that. But I would like to, because I ordered these, I would like to shout out Last Hope Miniatures. This guy, he prints my mini, so if you need an Aurelia mini in your life, you probably do, you can get it printed by him. But I asked him, he was sending me something else, but I said, hey, can I get a couple extra things? I was totally gonna pay for them, but he sent them to me for free. We have some, can't really see them, but we've got some really nice looking pauldrons. We've got some Blood Angel plasma guns here, because I not have any. And then, what I am very excited about is that we got a bunch of Blood Angel heads. You can't really see them, but they are perfect for the guys that we are building today. Oh, let me put up the art for that. Let me put up the art for that. Yeah, thank you Too Bright. How you doing? I can't wait to use your mini as a proxy for Captain Trajan. Yes! Wait, your Femstodes army? Wait a second. Are they all naked? I hope I'm not naked in that. I hope I have not been looted. Let me go grab the art for today. I did not pull that up. Do. Here, we want this one. Put that here. Go. I don't want it to be too big though. That. Smaller. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, these are alternate bits that I got printed by my guy at Last Hope Miniatures. I do have a link for them. Did it not work? Excuse me? I can't type in my own chat. What is this heresy? Weird. It wouldn't let me type, but my mods got it. My mods got it. We're good. My mods took care of it. It's good. Thank you, mods. Thank you. Are you the Sanguinius obsessed custodian lady? Yes, that's me. Hello. Hi. Hi. We're building some of my sons. We are building Blood Angels. So now, this is the plan today. We gotta, so, I realized this morning, I did not buy the putty you guys recommended to, like, hold this all together. No, we're just going balls to the walls here because, I goofed. I done did the goof, and, you know, it's fine. How'd I get into Warhammer? This story never gets old for me. Probably gets old for everyone else because I've told it a bunch of times. Played a D&D campaign that was Warhammer themed, and a character we were introduced to was Sanguinius. My friend was like, is he hot? And I was like, that is a weird question. Turns out Sanguinius was hot. Proceeded to romance his character, but I didn't get into Warhammer until about a year or two later. No, it was actually longer than that. Anyways, I read Lion, Son of the Forest, and I really liked the book, and then I started watching all the lore videos so I had more context for the world, and then I was hooked. I was obsessed. And that's what happened. Is that a real marble table? No. No, it's not. I bought a tile at Home Depot. You know, we're gonna suspend my character for a second. I bought one tile from Home Depot because you can just buy bathroom tiles and flooring tiles. You can just buy them. No one is stopping you. You can just buy one. So this just sits on top of my desk. Here, hang on. That's the desk. Is it a real marble tile? I don't think so. It has like the I don't know what you call that. It has like a light brown on the side. I don't know. I forget how much I paid for it, but it's worth it. A friend of mine had that happen recently. Apparently Twitch did a shadow ban on people they suspected to be bots, so that's why you couldn't message in chat. But it's my own chat. Is my own chat? Why can't I type in it? Anyways. Learned about this child. Ooh. From YouTube shirts. Sold on the Sanguinius simping. Welcome, 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 brother. Don't you also love Taco Bell? Perhaps. Perhaps. Yay, good to see you. I'm glad you were able to catch a stream. The shorts are, as much as I complain about being in shorts prison, they're fun to make. I really enjoy them. Yes, we're getting proper wings on this boy. And infinite freedom, thank you for the 2 months. How many Stormcasts have lost their wings for this project? We're making 3 Sanguinary Guards, so 3 Stormcast. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Okay, we're gonna get this guy prepped. He has... one of his heads is in here. I found like the perfect kit to get 2 heads for my Blood Angel boys, because we're gonna make these guys in the corner here. So we're making the one with dark hair. At least we're prepping him. He has the plasma pistol. I need to look at the arms, but I do have... So I did not have a plasma pistol previously. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to cut off Dante's arm, or his wrist more accurately. Where's the one I'm looking for? Because I want the... There. Dude, these are so high quality. I got these. Oh, man, you guys can't see them. My camera is not very good at focusing. But these bits, they were done. They're just beautiful. And then, which pauldron? We're gonna use this pauldron. I should have found the links. Models are looking great. Yeah, we're getting started. My intro to Warhammer was a crossover fanfiction about your grandchildren. For those we cherish. Oh. Miomar, thank you for the super chat. Can't see the bits, but I see the hair that was stuck to the pistol. My hair isn't on the table. And it wasn't a hair, I don't know. It wasn't a hair. Oh, I don't see any of my hair on the table. Policy on dad jokes? Oh, love dad jokes. Thank you, I Dream. I'm just gonna say that. It's a little easier for me. Okay, so we've got this guy. Let me get... This is gonna be a bit of a mess, chat. I almost dropped my phone. Good job. Oh, I also have Taco Bell. I should eat that while I do this. I'm doing a Hellbrute. Nice. Good deal. Okay. It's gonna go here. There. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. What do you call a knight made of porcelain? Ceramic. Very good. The grease will go everywhere. No, because it's going in my mouth. Oh, Shifting Eye, thank you for the gift sub. Okay, what am I doing? We're getting his other pauldron. Let me... So this pauldron is going here. And we also need to cut his arms off. Thank you, Blaze, for the gifts up to Sanguinius himself. And there's also one to John Warhammer. Funny. Man, I love Baja Blast. It's so good. Okay. So that one's the fancy one. I need to pull up the Google Docky. Google Docky time. Let's see, I want... Where is it? Oh, dang it, I lost it. I need all my references so I can do a suitable job on this. Let me just pull up the art. Oh, okay. He has a standard Blood Angel symbol on his right pauldron. Okay, we can do that. That is not a problem. Blaze, thank you for gifting another gift sub to Google Docky. Oh no, not the Google Docky. Not the Google Docky. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can get a lot of this stuff assembled today. We'll see how this goes. This is my first ever kit bash, so this is a tall order. Yes, get your 11th edition box, guys. Today is a very big and important day. Okay. Now we need to make sure we have... Alright, these are Stormcast. These are, I think, my Blood Angels. Yes. Okay. We need an arm for him. So this arm we're gonna chop off. We're gonna chop off the hand at least. Oh wait, I don't think we need to. Perfect. So we have one left arm that's free. Do we have a right arm? That would be preferable. If not, I can do some choppy. But I would prefer not to jack up things too much. Oh, thank you. If you want a hoodie, you know, as summer begins, go to Uwu Market and get your Aurelia Tempris hoodie. I also have merch on Orchid 8, which is more Warhammer coded. If you like VTubers and you want VTuber stuff, Uwu Market's the place. If you like Warhammer, Orchid 8 is. Okay, so we are going to... No, we do want this, because we're going to cut off Dante's hand. Sorry, Dante. Because this character, Messy, he has Power Axe. So he needs... I don't have any other axes besides this one, so we gotta do some stealing. But you know, what is a kit bash if you're not gonna steal from models you've already built? Look, I'm inside. I am inside, okay? I am allowed to wear a sweatshirt inside. I'm pouring one out for all the Stormcast models that were harvested for their wings, yep. Look. It had to happen. They shouldn't have been made with beautiful wings if they weren't made to be kit bashed with other things. Okay. He gets this pauldron. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. It's not gonna be quite accurate to this one, but that is okay. And now we need a... I guess alternatively, do I have a right hand with it? Oh, I guess I need to look at... No, I need to just take the hand so they can have the right arm. Okay. So we need to find a right arm in this mess. Suggestion, the flaps on the junk packs can be snipped off. Yee. And replaced with cherub wings? What do you mean by this? Because we're already committed to this, the Stormcast Eternal wings. So I'm curious as to what you mean. Because I know you can snip the wings off. I have done so here. Yeah, baby wings. So I'm wondering where that came from. Where are the wings going? On the jump pack, in a spot. I hope that was enough of a description for you. Okay, where is this right arm? Because I have one that has... No, I need a left arm. Yes, I need a left arm. So I have left arm with this gun. Ooh, this is gonna be messy. Haha. Do you have your Armageddon box? I'm not getting one. It's really expensive and like... I don't find it personally worth it in my opinion, because I already have a ton of minis that I haven't painted, and on top of that I have to paint more, and I'm like, Swin, I believe I think I know what you're talking about. You need to be a member to access that channel. I'm not seeing, you guys see any left arms? We might have to, actually might be easier just to modify this. That's the right arm, we need the left. Yeah, we might need to do this. We can make that work though. This guy's gonna need a lot of green stuff. Okay. Yeah, not a lot of left arm options. I was kind of surprised. That's okay. That's okay. I got some ideas for it. It's fine that he doesn't have a left arm here, like a standard one, because he's gonna be the most like decorated in terms of like, his armor is very detailed and pretty, so we can use a lot of green stuff to make it nice and pretty. Okay, so we've got that. These are gonna go together. All right, Mr. Dante, it's time for me to take your hand. Let's see here. Alrighty. Don't mind me as I stab myself, chat. This is gonna give me like the cleanest cut without like taking off too much of the wrist. I wish I hadn't built him. I built him forever ago. And I wouldn't have built him had I known I was gonna do this. It's so much easier if this wasn't on the mini. Gonna have to take your hand. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. it's gonna be a little... You guys cannot see what I'm doing. It is a hobby knife. And just trying to keep it as close to the wrist as possible. How far have we gotten in here? Not very far. Could be interesting. Back in. The man's already so tired. Why you take his hand? Well, look, see, if I take his hand, we can let him retire early. We can let him retire early. Don't you guys want that? Okay. Gotta go from this angle, I think. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so interesting. I just don't want to get at it with the snips, otherwise it's gonna like jack up the whole mini. Like the hand at least. Eh. See if I can wiggle it a little bit. Maybe it's better to just chop off his arm and give him a new arm from another kid or something. That might be better. That it? Oh, there goes a pauldron. Make it easier. Because I don't want to... It's hard to handle the whole mini. Wiggle wiggle like a loose tooth. Yeah. Fellow Blood Angel enjoyer, love seeing the ways people give the Sanguinary Guard proper wings. Yeah, they... So irritating. Okay. Sorry, sir. Father, why? Okay, maybe this will be... Let's see. I wonder if we can combine these arms. I think we could. What do you think? What do you think, chat? We just combine it because then I don't have to do too much extra work. Or maybe it will be more work. Oh wow, they just started on my assault squad I bought a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm building my Sanguinary Guard boys. Yeah, I think we could just glue these together and that'll look better because I like the blood teardrop on here. All right. People using all the prosecutors to give their Sanguinary Guards wings has made it hard for me to find my Stormcast army locally. Well, Penumbra Skeletor, I don't know where you live, but if you know, live in the US, Zephyr Arcade has great options, but if you live in the UK or Europe, you could also get your prosecutors through Element Games. Yeah, it's time for the shill. It's time for the shill. I know it's easier to find them locally, but if you really want to get them built... Okay, what do you guys... Okay, question. What do you guys think will be easier? Cutting off the wrist like, okay, do I attach this at the elbow, or do I cut off the rest of the wrist and then attach it to the arm? I want your guys' opinion, because I'm debating on how I put this all together. And if you guys think there's gonna be a process that's easier, I will take it. Cut the hand off the Stormcast arm? Well, no, that was Dante. I took Dante's arm off. Because the only thing that I really enjoy about the Dante arm is that it has a nice little blood drop. You guys can't see it. It has a little blood drop on it that the other one doesn't have. And that's perfect for this character. I don't play, I just paint Kitbash. See, that works. Alright, Taco Bell break while you guys give me information. I'm gonna make sure to get my greasy hands all over the minis later. It's easier than cutting through the bigger part of the arm. That's a good point. Oh, it's not that gross. No. You see, I'm immune to Nurgle's gifts when it comes to Taco Bell. I am immune. I am strong. Taco Bell does not portray those who are pure in heart, and I am one of those people. I wish I had the foresight to chop off his whole arm. That was a mistake. I should have tried to get that off at that point. I was kind of foolish of me, but oh well. It is what it is. Protected by the Emperor. Yes. Yeah, if you're pure in heart, Taco Bell won't bother you. That's my joke. I saw it on the internet and I thought it was funny. I sent it to my mom, who is also immune to Taco Bell, and it's fantastic. It's so funny. There's so we're immune to Taco Bell, but there's another like local food place we go to. And like you wouldn't expect that to like bother us, but like that one bothers us instead of the Taco Bell. It's weird. It's not even like fast food. It's like after we go, like within an hour, we're both like, all right, gotta go do some stuff. Like, but Taco Bell is fine. I don't understand. It's weird. I like Chipotle more than Taco Bell. Chipotle isn't bad. Not bad. They've just been gotten really expensive lately. Holy moly. You know, I just really like my authentic Mexican food experience. Oh, I haven't really been to many like Qdobas. Is it Qdoba? Qdoba? I don't know. That shows you how often I've gone. I've never had a chance to try Taco Bell. Where in... Oh no, I'm thinking about Pizza Hut. Never mind. I'm sorry about your air conditioning. I apologize. That sucks. And yes, hands. Oh no. Yeah. There are Pizza Huts outside the US. It's like how there are McDonald's and stuff. It's some of them. Yeah. I know there's one in Taiwan at least. I've heard they make insane pizzas. It's banned for health reasons. I mean, if you're going to Italy, you should not go to Pizza Hut. You should go get pizza from somewhere. All right. Oh. Need some water. Yes, Captain Rex, I agree. I like seeing all the people eating food from the USA when they're coming for the World Cup. It's so great. It's so great. It's amazing because everyone, not everyone, a lot of people give the USA a hard time because they're not in the US and they just hear stuff from the news and they're like, oh, the US just must be like the worst country. And then they come over and they have the best food of their life because it's so good. Or like they discover free refills. They're like, I can just keep getting more of this. I'm like, yeah, go for it. It's so funny. I feel like we won, boys. I feel like we won. Oh yeah, putting ice in the water too, yeah. I'm sorry, we're just awesome. Okay, so you guys recommended cutting it at the wrist. I just like this little blood drop. Dude, yeah, the Europeans experiencing the 4th of July when it's our 250th anniversary. It's so great. Why would you be a heretic if you like Chipotle more than Taco Bell? That's a weird thing to ask. Why? Why? Is there something about Chipotle that I don't know about? They drank all the beer in Boston. Like, they did? Or, like, that's the joke? Oh, man, I'm so tempted. You sure, chat? They actually did drink all the beer. No way. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wow. I'm mad respect.
Bane Blade!
I think I'm gonna save this wrist portion and just cut it here, chat. I know that was not what you guys suggested, and if I complain later, it's completely on me, but I want to keep the blood drop so I don't have to make it later. But I'm wondering, since I already kind of have a clean cut here, if it's better just to cut this off. I did not think about how I was going to cut it before I did so. Now I'm mad. Slice the blood drop off. You can do that? Oh. So you can. Okay. Well, that did solve the problem. Right, choppy choppy. This. We're good. Okay, we're gonna give... Okay. Okay, we gotta slowly just pull up this wrist piece. There we are. Oh, yes, I'm giving them their wings back. Nipples, we will see. It was kind of a bit I said probably a few months ago now, but it would be funny. We gotta keep cutting it down. There we go. Do it for the ha-has. We'll see, we'll see. That means I have to sculpt them. There we go. Joining stream about wings and nipples first thing was certainly a start to my day. Well, you were talking about the Sanguinary Guard. That's what the people were saying I should do. I'm not saying I will do it. Alright, we're getting there. We'll probably need some green stuff to make it look a little nicer. Do you think it's beyond you? Maybe you could have Froggy sculpt them and ship them to you. No. I cannot. I mean, I think Zephyr Arcade might be, like, chill about that situation, but she is already busy enough as it is. And, they sponsored me, so... Where'd I get the wings? Prosecutor kit. I don't think it's beyond me. I just think it will be difficult because it is my first time doing it. I am more capable than I know. Love the music? Thank you, thank you. Alright. How expensive do you think would it be to kitbash and be a yin kit? Well, I don't know, man. It depends on, like, the stuff you want to do to it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we can. I think we can make that work. So the vibes are this. I should stand that down a bit more because that's going to be hidden, so we can. There we go. Better. All right. So I think we're going to do something like. That's why I wanted the left arm to be a little bit different, because I wanted to. I didn't want him to have the gun firing like this. But that's just probably just how it's going to be, something like that. And then this arm here, I think we should do. Yeah, I didn't get the putty because I'm smart. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll look good. Okay. So I think I'll glue this together. Still think there's a little bit I can take off here. It's okay, Dante's fine, it's fine, he's okay. That's... Okay. Alright, we're balling, chat. The first kit bash, we're gluing two pieces that did not go together originally together. Yeah, we'll give him another arm. We've got a couple right arms here. We'll give him a sword or something. And so it begins. Ah! I stopped paying attention to it and it rebelled. Okay, we're gonna sit here for a sec. How you guys doing today? I like apothecaries or sisters of battle. Sisters of battle are cool. I would never paint them. I don't find their paint scheme to be as exciting. If I did, I would do Order of the Sacred Rose. That's like, Sacred Rose is totally up my alley. Okay. Almost in place. We're almost good. You like Ebon Chalice? Sacred Rose is like up my alley. You do have your own, the Order of the Burning Saint. This is true. I don't know much about them though. I have not looked in the lore channel. I do not know all the details on the Burning Saint. It is very cool though. Wait, they're the blue ones, right? They're blue. Yeah, I figured they were probably my fangirls. Yeah, I didn't think there was much written on them. I'm curious, is there anything about the Chroma, since Chroma made them? Anything specific, like why blue and silver? I was very surprised that it wasn't like purple or some form of gold. So I'm just curious. They all braid their hair like me. Oh no! I have a fan club! I mean, aside from you guys. They all do the anime mom who dies haircut. Here's the braid they're talking about. That one. Oh, goodness. More chips. A thematic contrast. Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. So, question. This guy is gonna probably have the most extra detail on his armor, so maybe we won't completely finish him today. But should I keep him in like pieces, like arm, like keep the arm separate until I'm done putting green stuff on, or is it better to do it afterwards? What are we thinking? Yeah, apparently, I forgot about it. It's been, I think the first art about it was released like a year ago? I think a year ago. I remember last June seeing them for the first time. Is that accurate? Build it up completely, the pain will be later. Does that mean add stuff afterwards and I'll be in pain, or do it now? Do you prefer to paint a model when it's fully assembled or paint it in pieces? I'll probably do the wings and the jump pack separately. I feel like that'll just be good for my sanity. It would just be more like in terms of putting on green stuff. That's more what I'm asking. Do it now, it'll be a pain during the painting. Okay. But do you think it's okay if I have the jump pack with the wings separate? Because that's a pretty easy glue, I think. Do you guys think that's going to be a problem? What's the green stuff? Oh, well, it's not on yet, but I was going to add like little details to the armor, like raised pieces, like extra blood drops. I have sanity. You have sanity? Can I borrow some? No, it's just for me. And you can, you know, you could maybe intuit that I maybe don't have a lot considering how much I fangirl over Sanguinius. Okay, we'll glue the arms on. And so we want I think if I like this pose. Yeah, I do. I do. You can't see his beautiful pauldron as much because this is his really fancy one, but that's okay. You should make the model magnetic. No. 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 I want to get these done. I do not want to spend 5 years on these. Oh, I have to grab my super glue for the other arm. We cannot use plastic cement for those. That's just not gonna work. Because funny enough, I'm gonna need super glue for this next section because this pauldron is resin, and for the resin arm, the pauldron is plastic. Oh, that's gonna look so good. You guys can't see it, but it's gonna look really nice. Woo! It'll be like this ish. Did you hear that Army Painter released theme painting packs? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm assuming you can get like your Blood Angels, like it's got reds and golds and like some blacks in it. That's cool. That's really neat, if that's the case, if that's what you're saying. He's gonna be... Unless, am I understanding that right? I'm gonna look at his, I don't think I've cut the base out for this one. I think we're just gonna keep the regular Sanguinary Guard bases. He's the one back, he's this right one. He's gonna be like this. Maybe I should turn. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We're good. Magnets are a pain. I did it with my knight and without the kit. Oof. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I mean, I know there's good tutorials for it, but I would much rather have a kit with someone telling me exactly what to do. Let's see. This one's almost empty, I think. Oh, almost. We'll just keep his arm straight on. Okay, now we gotta sit here for this one. Because it's super glue, we gotta stand here for a second. My friend magnetizes 3,000 point guard army. It took him like 3 years. Like, wait, what do you mean? Like, he did it for the vehicles? Because the vehicles I can see doing that for. I have a Lehman Russ that I've got partially magnetized. But holy moly. The soldiers, why? Why would you do that? Just have extra units and swap them out. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, laid back swordsman. Hi. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? Is he secretly like, I don't know, man. That's wild. I could never. That guy's insane. No hate to your friend. I'm just like, dude. Holy moly, man. Okay. I'm gonna glue on this pauldron while that one dries. The other dries. I'm so excited that they're finally coming together. Like, I'm really excited to do this whole project. I just build models to how I like to look at them. I'm not a huge fan of what you see is what you get. Yeah, for tabletop games, it makes a lot of sense because it's like, oh, well, if they don't have plasma guns, what do they have? And you don't want to confuse people, or like, people don't want to think you're tricking them. Okay. This pauldron, I'm gonna keep the head separate because there are times where I have not kept the head separate and it's a pain to paint. So I'm gonna do these on like a toothpick or something and glue it in later. So I think we'll build all the models and we'll do, I think, maybe green stuff another day. We will see. Let me look at the picture. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Where is it? Was it in that bag? We gotta add a piece. Actually, before I glue that pauldron on, 1 second. Did I put it in here? One second. Here's the Sanguinius model that I got made. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, I put it in the wrong bag. But, so this is a Sanguinius model that I got from Last Hope 3D Prints. Unfortunately, the people that shipped it, like, you know, the shippers broke it, so I got a new one. But what I noticed is, you'll see on the bottom corner here, let me put this image a little bit bigger. The guy on the right side, Messy, he's got a little shield. Looks a lot like this one on Sanguinius, so, you know, we're also gonna cut apart Sanguinius, so it's a little embarrassing to like say, because if you're like, you love Sanguinius, why would you do this? I'm new to tabletop. Hang on. What do you think I should start with? Or is it whatever you like? Whatever you like. And when you say tabletop, do you mean you just want to play? Do you want to paint? Like, what are you thinking? Because if you want to like start painting, do what you like. If you just want to learn how to play the game, you can get Tabletop Simulator if you have friends that want to play as well. And you can play with a bunch of different armies. All of the above, you want to do it all. So just start with what you like. There are ways you can play online with friends. Tabletop Simulator is a great way. It does cost money, but all the mods after that are pretty much free. Highly recommend if you want to try different things. If you're like, oh, I really like this play style. Like, sorry. I'm gonna jack up the Sanguinius model too much. Can't get my snips in there. Oh, perfect. Gonna be a big old shield. Yeah, so we might modify, because this pauldron has the guard on the front. I don't necessarily want that. I don't think. Because I think that's gonna make this harder to fit. Oi! Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see, do I have any ones that are Blood Angel that don't have that guard? Nope, they all have that little guard. That's irritating. Is Kyber in here? Is Kyber here? Father, no! Father, help! I don't think Kyber's in here. Kyber's the one who made these characters down the bottom right. I have one pauldron that has a purity seal on it. And I wonder if I should put it on a particular guy. It makes sense for them to be on one or the other. Oh well, I think the purity seal should go on the tech, my tech marine. So we're doing more work. We gotta cut off this little guard on the pauldron in order for the shield to fit nicely, because the shield is gonna look really good. Oh no! Ah! Where'd it go? Oh, chat. It's on the floor and I can't find it. Oh no. Oh wait. Got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. What was I gonna ask Kyber? Oh, did Kyber show up? Oh, I was going to ask him. I have so I have regular Blood Angel pauldrons, but I do have one that has a purity seal on it, and I was wondering if there was a particular character amongst the three where it made sense for them to have the purity seal. It's not a big deal, because I think I know which one I want it to go on, but I'm gluing this guy together. You know, I'd like to have some continuity. But it's fine. I don't care. I'll just cut off the guard here and it's fine. Not a big deal. This is oddly satisfying. It's nice. And, you know, with the occasional moments where I'm, like, not screaming that I dropped a piece, I would like to think it is somewhat relaxing. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you guys know, I went through a bunch of my minis, like the stream after we did the first, like we did this first stream. And I went through, I was like, okay, what stuff can I use for this kit bash that I already have? Because I didn't want to go out and buy a bunch of like extras and bits from Etsy. I was like, we're not doing this. I would like to like ideally make it with what I have. So I like pulled everything out, and when I saw the Sanguinius with the shield, I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. Like for this guy, I don't have to like make that myself. Dropping the piece is funny to see. Why do you make fun of my suffering? Why do you laugh at my suffering? Let's see if I can do a little bit of... We can mess up a little bit of the pauldron, because it's going to be hidden by the shield. This lower section will be, at least. There you go. Wasn't too bad. Thinking, pull up this picture again. Are you gonna get the Armageddon box? No, it's a lot of money and I probably won't paint all of it. It is very cool though. I'm wondering if I should glue part of this together. These two pieces. I think I might just have to... There. Yeah, that'll just have to do. Okay. Alright. Yeah, eBay the models you like the most. Yes, this is true. Yeah, I got too many minis in the queue. And thank you for chat for answering my question. I know that's going to be a big question today and tomorrow as to whether or not I got the Armageddon box. It's just like, oh no. I don't play in person. My friends that I play with are online, and I don't want people to discover me if I do play in person. I wish to remain anonymous because, first off, how many girl players do you have? Really not as many as guys. And then on top of that, if I roll up to the function with Blood Angel or Custodes, they're gonna be like, wait a second. I'm not saying I'm like that famous or anything, but I just don't want to be recognized. I'm new here, and I saw your shorts. Oh, dang it. Stop scrolling, Twitch. I'm new here. I saw a lot of your shorts, but you're a streamer. Yeah, I'm a streamer. The ears are not heresy, obviously. There we go. That's gonna sit there for a sec. Yeah, we'll keep his head and the jump pack and the wings separate. We'll at least build the bases for all the guys. The one head that I might have to keep on is the, I have one, the bottom left corner, it's the guy with the blonde hair. He has long hair. I'm probably gonna need to green stuff his hair, which means I'm gonna need to make sure his head is glued on. So that's gonna be unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's get some glue in here. Gotta sit here. I gotta be a little more patient. Okay, we'll sit here. If you did show up to play IRL, I bet all the money I would have that you'd be the only woman there. You see, and that's part of the reason I would love to play in person. It's just, I'm probably the only woman. I'm being like, you know, I'm being generous. Oh, according to Kuiper, Messi and Simeon would have it. Okay, I'll put on Simeon. Simeon will have it. He's kind of like, his armor's toned down, so I think that'd be a nice little piece. Have you, or are you planning to take a model for yourself? What do you mean? And tips for doing faces? I don't have any tips. If anyone else has tips for faces, I would like to hear those as well. What I'm gonna do is do them separately. So I'm gonna like glue it with like hot glue to a toothpick so then I can do the details easier instead of putting it on the mini. Because I've had a lot of problems with it on the mini when they're not helmeted. My tip for faces, put a helmet on. Yeah, I want the faces for these because I'm making them these characters in the corner. And thank you, Shadow, for the bits. I'm sorry I missed it earlier. Oh, I do have a model for me. Let me grab it. One sec. Oh. Here we are. Here we are. Here's me. Obviously, this is a larger scale mini. Because the size is like freaking massive by comparison. This is my miniature. You can find it, the same guy who printed my little extra bits, Last Hope miniatures. You get 40% off when you use my code if you get anything at their store, not just my mini, anything at the store. So 40% off for all your bits and bobs and extra stuff. A lot of these pieces, like the pauldrons and the faces, I got from some of the Blood Angel kits. So, you need 3D printed stuff, go to them. They're awesome. He's been so professional, so kind. And I guess I'll show this to you guys now, but we're gonna do this later. We actually, one moment. He actually sent me this, which we're gonna do later once we start painting this glorious Kitbash. There's a fancy brush set that he sent me. He did a collaboration with Golden Maple. So these are his fancy special brushes that we're going to be trying out here very, very soon. Shifting Eye, thank you for the tier 1. I bought some of their brushes. I like them. These look really nice. They're up in the store right now, so if you know, if you want some new brushes, these look real professional and nice. So we will be reviewing them later. He sent these to me, so we'll review them, but highly recommend. These already look great. I think they'll perform really well. I use a lot of Golden Maple brushes anyways, so you know, go check it out. Do you ever use third-party bits for assembly? Yes, I'm actually doing that right now. Mainly is like decorative pieces. Last Hope Miniatures sent me some of these pauldrons that I asked for, because I wanted a little bit more pizzazz. I don't know who designed these. He didn't design them, he just prints them, as far as I'm aware. Oh no, shifted. Dang, why are you being such a butt? It does not want to stay in place. Okay. One second, chat. I gotta... Dumb. I'm also gonna have to go to the bathroom here in a second. I just, like, you know, slammed a whole Baja Blast. A large Baja Blast, and now I'm like, oh, what? And I drank water before this, and I'm like, Okay. There. Please stay. I've already applied a significant amount of glue here. I would like you to stay. We will be breaking out the green stuff, but we're gonna assemble these for now, and then afterwards I'm gonna add details. Yeah, it's the Kitbash. Look, guys, it's Zephyr Arcade. It's John Zephyr, the guy who sent me these kits, the Sanguinary Guard and the AOS Prosecutors, and we are getting extra 3D printed pieces to make these look even better. I did blast the Baja. You could say I'm blasted. If you drink too much Baja Blast, are you technically blasted? I feel like this is a valid question. And here I am talking about being blasted in front of our sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring this stream. Yeah, if this isn't gonna be friendly, well, we're gonna block off this section here, but if it's not gonna be friendly, we'll get the green stuff. But brother, dude, and I can't use the plastic cement, which would be like really nice here. Okay, that's there. We're gonna put some here. We would just goop up the super glue until it fits. Let's get Baja blasted in this sponsored segment. Yes. I am cringe. I don't need to hear it. I just know it in my soul already. All right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to make my boys. Stay here. You just don't move. Stupid question. Would super glue work when gluing resin to styrene? I have no idea. People are saying yes, though. Yeah, dude, I had to glue it at these 2 points in order for the arm to work the way I want it to. Let me see. Yeah, that was the... Oh. I could have used this arm. That would have been so much easier to glue. This one's outstretched. This one is like... lame. It's fine. Whatever. It's a learning process. I avoid using super glue. Well, I'm stuck with super glue because this is a resin bit and this is a plastic bit, so I can't use a plastic cement like I'd like to. So, okay, I think... Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a second, guys. Will you babysit the model for a second? Make sure the pauldron stays while I run to the bathroom really fast. Okay. I use contact cement for them good fumes. It's like rubber cement when you're a kid. That stuff smelled great. Anyways, yes, of course I trust chat. You guys aren't heretics. Anyways, I will be right back. Be good, chat. Thank you, John Zephyr, for being here. Have fun with your family. Now that I have purged my body of the Baja Blast, we are putting in more Baja Blast. Alrighty. Thank you, chat, for making sure the glue dried. Now we're gonna stick this bad boy right here. This one's gonna be a bit of a pain. It's a lot bigger than what's pictured. Sorry, I'm holding it kind of close so I can see it. But that's okay. I need your support. I just got my cat Nutmeg's test results back. Oh no, she has the... Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about your kitty. I'm very, very sorry. Thank you for the bits. You should save those for your kitty. I'm very sorry about that. We're gonna do more super glue because it is another resin to plastic. No, get off my finger! Okay, that's gonna sit here for a second. There we go. Oh, nah, I've glued my fingers together. There we go, fixed it. Boom. The shield is shielding. I realized I was holding it over here. I'm like, oh, you guys can't see that. Excuse me, you cannot say the K word in my chat. What's wrong with you? You're not allowed to say the K word. Okay. Okay. I think this guy is pretty much put together, with the exception of green stuff. Obviously, the jump pack and stuff is not on, but... I think he is all set. We're gonna set him off to the side. Where's his baggie? I'm gonna put the wings and the jump pack in here and the head, but we're gonna leave the body out so that definitely sits. Knight? No. These are Sanguinary Guard. What's the K word? No. Oh. Knife ears. Knife ears. That's the naughty word. Made with Dante's hand and Sanguinius's little shield here. Looks very big on him though. Like comparison, he is the fancier, slightly bigger model and not, obviously not comparable, but there you go. I thought about taking this little shield off, but it's a little warped. Ban me! It's okay. We'll let them say knife ear is a little treat. We'll let them say it as a treat. Oh, where's that little blood drop I cut off? Oh, shoot. It was in this pile. Oh, well. It's gone. Oh, wait, it's on my hand. I'll put that over here. That is not gonna work like I wanted it to, but that's okay. All right, the next one will be a lot simpler. What about round ears? That's acceptable, I guess. Okay. Cool. This one is Simeon, which is the blonde one. Oh yeah, I saved all these heads and then I ended up getting new heads, so... Oh no, we might use one of his heads because he's gonna need the green stuff later. This head is probably the closest. I'll leave that there. Okay. We also have this one that's bald, so helpful. Okay. So I think we just need to glue the arms on. And he has his spear. Wait a second. Huh? This is a I am confused. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, got it. This is a right hand. It's just supposed to be like this. I was like so confused. I was like, what? Why is it so weird? Alright, I grabbed these Custodes bits just in case. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, so this one's gonna be pretty similar to the Sanguinary Guard one that's already there in the kit. So we're gonna pretty much keep this the same. We're gonna do a little bit more sanding here. Okay. Here. This on. Alright, got lock in for a second. Is one of them Alfaris or Omega? No. They're all my loyal boys. The kit bashing is going great. This one will be less of a kit bash. Just because his armor is very similar to the regular Sanguinary Guard. So not a lot of extra pieces we'll be adding. Might. Okay. Let me see the other. I have so many of these little kits all over the place. Let's see. Which one is it? Let me look here. 30. This one. Okay. I might just glue these together to make my life a little easier. Make sure I know how he stands. Okay. Something is about to explode. Wait, what is? What's going to explode? Tell me. What are people working on today while you guys are watching me do this? You guys doing anything fun? You working on any good models? Good or challenging models, that's the... Okay. We'll glue that together, because I'm going to keep these bases. I thought about kit bashing them with the bases of the prosecutors, but I was like, dude, that just sounds painful. We are not doing that. Working on the new Armageddon box. Nice, nice, nice. Inner Circle Companions. Cool. What are your Marines gonna be? What chapter? We got some of the Death Company. Nice, nice. I finished the last kit I bought yesterday. I could paint my Grey Knights. Ooh. Too much hunching. Fair, fair. I play Space Marine 2 when I watch. Makes sense. Oh, I just woke up. I was at my game store last night. Had 11th edition lock-in event where I started from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. building the Armageddon box. Dude, how many people are there? That sounds like a lot of fun. That would have been so fun to like attend. I don't know if I would have brought like, I don't think I would have brought like, bought the box. I think I would have just brought my own minis and painted those while everyone else is painting Armageddon. But then again, I like to be anonymous. This spear is going to be interesting with the jump pack and the wings. I don't want to make sure. No, I think we'll be good. Let me... Oh, we'll want to assemble the rest of those, but as a reference... Let's see. My thumbs are sort of understandable. Yeah, okay, they'll be pretty much out of the way, I think. I'll think about that for a second. I'm a little worried. But this one, at least we can just glue straight on and that's not going to be a problem. We aren't. My first ever 40k model is the Void Dragon. Oh, I remember you talking about that previously. Yeah, that's a big model. I want to get Dark Angels, but like, where should I start? Well, are you like really invested in getting Dark Angels? Because if you're not 100% sure, I would start with like a single mini. I would start like with like a hero or something. That could be fun to like see if you like it. But if you're like, if you're confident, then I guess what's your playstyle? Do you like range stuff? Do you like Terminators? Like what's the vibe? What's the vibe you're looking for? I'm gonna grab, we need that pauldron with the purity seal on it. Donde, here it is. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this a little differently. I know on the art it shows his pauldron on the right is the, well, his left pauldron on the right side that we're looking is the marble one, but the guard on this pauldron is here. So we're not gonna do it the way the art shows, unfortunately. I mean, he could just get the lion. Yeah, but the lion is kind of daunting. So I would say you go for like a smaller model. Maybe not the lion. Oh wait, why did I do that? I don't need to use super glue here. I'm so used to using super glue on the other pauldrons, I forgot I could just use the plastic cement. Oh well, it'll be fine. It's fine, no big deal. Oh, so recommendation, go for a chaplain. That way if you end up liking another chapter, it'll fit right in. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I like Blade Guards the most, plus, I guess, kill team games. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Azrael or Asmodai, yes. Because even if you, like, end up changing your mind, then you have, like, a nice little piece. You're like, oh, this was my first mini, and I really liked it. Oh, Banha, thank you so much for the 3 months of support. Sorry I missed that earlier. My apologies. Okay. These over here. We gotta figure out, we gotta strap this on. Or probably better to strap it here. So, question. So he has a sword. We can attach it on as if he was like, he was not wielding it. Should we make a scabbard for it with green stuff? Because currently it's an exposed blade. Would it be better to make a scabbard or leave it as it is? I plan for this to be a lot of green stuff. That's the thing. We plan. Scabbard would add depth. Yeah, it will be a lot of green stuff, but he says but. It also sounds good. You can try it. I probably won't glue the arm on because I'm gonna want some wiggle room to play with attaching the sword. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't have attached this knowing, like, you know, now I'm like, oh, I would have done that differently, but that's okay. We're gonna leave these arms off because I am a little nervous that the spear is gonna get in the way of the jump pack. Like, I feel like it's gonna impact the wings here. So we're gonna wait, and then we're gonna do the scabbard later. But that's fine. This was gonna be the most simple part of the kit bash. That there. Going to put these pieces. I'm not worried about those falling apart in the bag. Okay. I'm not a space marine or an Eldar. Not a space marine. There aren't female space marines. Okay, we're gonna put Dante with his father over here. Hello, Dad. Welcome in, Daring Dan. Okay. This one is going to be quite complicated. This guy is part tech marine here. In terms of, like, he's got a lot of technology on him. So I have a, what is he? Got this from a friend. Skitari Marshall. And I said, he has mechanical bits, so I chopped them off. So we're gonna put this back in here, because I don't need him. I already chopped off the bits I wanted. I also let's see here. I have also, let's see, I have set aside some of my other kits that have like technology-esque bits. No. These are sisters. Forgot why I pulled these off. Oh, I was looking at the guns. That's why. I was like, what? Why do I have these? And pauldrons. Okay. All right. We have some technology. So we're gonna pop some of these off because we've got some packs here that might be really good for this guy. Let me... He's gonna here. I'm gonna ditch these here. Kitbashing looks like one of the things that are really fun. I'm too scared to try. Well, just don't do it on a mini that you find important. Just do like a little bit of kitbash. Just like as a little taste. Just as like a tiny little taste. Okay, I'm gonna find that PDF. I opened it recently. Where is it? One second. I'm trying to find a document that details all of the stuff about the minis. Now I can't find it. Should be like over in this area. No. No, where is it? No. Okay, we're gonna look. Oh my gosh, where did it go? I swear on my life he shared it with me. So where is it? It should be in this section. Did he get rid of it? And now I just don't know where it is? What about, do I have recent? I looked at it within the past month. Kyber, where is it? Where is the document, Kyber? Did you get rid of it? The guy who had all the references. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to Twitter. I could dig for it now. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay. Copy link. Bro, he removed my permissions. Give. Why did he remove them? I need this document. I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna at him. Okay, I wasn't going crazy. I feel better that I wasn't going crazy. He removed my access. I mean, he probably removed it because he's like, oh, well, we don't need this anymore, but I need it because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. This is where all my notes are. All right. Okay. So we've got some stuff that we're going to, you know, do our best to get as accurate as possible, but we will see how it goes. I know. I've been I've been rejected. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're just gonna cut off some of these bits. Boss should always have access to her fan fiction. I mean, look. Look. This story was written about me. And he made it for fun, and it was a very good story. It made me cry. It's a very good story. So. What's this? Oh, yeah, we want that. This. Over here. I'm just pulling off all like the technical looking bits so that I could just shove it on something else. I'm like, all right. Okay, I think maybe this. Hang on. Have I ever written stories? Yeah, it's been a while though. I don't have time for writing. I stream and Warhammer. No, I stream and work. That's pretty much what I do. But we don't need this one anymore. My favorite character in Warhammer 40k? You must be new here. Hello. Must be new here. Nice to meet you. It's Sanguinius. Sanguinius, the glorious Golden Hawk boy. I'm not an Eldar. I'm an abhuman crafting minis. So rude. So rude. And anyone can craft minis. Yeah. Don't have very many technical bits, so we gotta make do with what we have. I was not gonna buy another kit for this. Not worth it. Okay, so this guy's armor is the most... It's got a lot of tech on it, which is going to prove to be interesting. It'll prove to be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so if we look at this picture, we've got... Man, I wish I had the document. I'm gonna message his brother. Where is it? All right, we have successfully sent messages. Whether or not we will get an answer is a whole other thing. Okay. Yeah, I also messaged his brother, so hopefully we get some sort of response. What if he didn't remove your access? What if he deleted it? He has to undelete it. He has to undelete it. It's in his trash, so it doesn't like go away right away unless he decided to super delete it, but I don't know why he would. Why didn't you download it? Well, first off, I didn't think he'd delete it. Second, I didn't try. Sometimes there are restrictions on whether or not you can download stuff. and I know Kyber in the past has made it so you can't download some of his work. Understandably so. So. When will you let my boy Dante rest? That's not mine. I did not make him keep working. That's my husband's call, not mine. Okay, so here are the pieces we have. Got a couple little bits and bobs, and we have a little skull. So this will prove to be interesting because the art shows that we've got a little thing, like it looks like this little icon, which we'll probably just rip this off. On the bottom right of his pauldron. We'll make him bigger so it's easier to see. There. Okay. And we're pulling out new pauldrons. There's one in here that has a little chalice on it. Not that one, it's this one. This one has a chalice. Doesn't have a skull on the chalice, but honestly, like it's a winged skull, but honestly, this looks very chalicey. This other one has a little banner. Do. Okay. Let me drink some water. I'm getting thirsty. Don't worry, Kyber's seeing the clips. Oh, wait. Carol responded to me. Yes! Yes! He saw it! We're getting closer, boys! Alright. Water over here. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, and we also have the perfect head for him. It's the perfect Dracula head. Okay. That little bit's going here. Okay. So we are going to, here's the strat, here is the plan. Let me look at the picture. Because it is more of a winged skull than a chalice, which means perhaps we should go with this one. This pauldron. Which is very nice. I do like it a lot. I just can't see the symbol on the other side as well. Because I do have options for that. I have ones that are like little banners. I don't think I need these anymore. Did I get all the stuff I needed off these? Hang on. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna look at this. I think I got all the bits I wanted. Yep. I think I got it all. Maybe one of these little boxes, but if we need to get one later, we'll do that. Okay. So now we have removed all of the pieces that we don't really need. So we're just working with what we've got here. I do have a pauldron that looks like this, or we could steal Dante's pauldron, because the one on the left side has this little, the little banner. This one has it too, but it's like, it's okay. We also have one of them over here. Okay, that's identical, so. Yeah, I just don't want to cut off another one. It's just, it's already there. We might as well use it. Okay. Okay. So, this is this guy, so we want... Let me grab the other piece. We need piece 4. Moment. Yeah, Dante's not gonna need it anymore. It's fine. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow. Yes. Perfect birthday gift. 11th edition comes out the day before.
It is
Solid
the
gift.
Blade!
Am I looking for a different number? Oh, there's 4. There it is. Yes, Dante can now be in a dreadnought. This is true. This is true because I took his hand. Although I feel like a hand is like a minor injury. They're like, ah, we could just slap something on there. You're fine. Rub some dirt on it. Last little section. All right, we'll glue that on. Oh, come on, I just... There you go. I was like, I just put these together. Why aren't they fitting? It was a skill issue. Yay! I have access again! Hopefully. Yay! I have access to the document. Thank you, Kyber. I want to do right by his characters. Yay! The power of brothers. All right, this is critical. I want to do right by his characters. He spent all the time writing them. I want to make sure they look amazing in the kit bash. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the armor references. Okay. A lot of little bits and bobs, we can do this. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about Lucy's right pauldron, please. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Pauldron. Okay. How many times have I been accused of heresy? A lot. It's the ears. A lot of people, like, they get really sensitive about it. Wonder... Okay. So we could probably safely glue his arm on. We're gonna do this. And then... yeah, I think we gotta just glue the arms and stuff on first. And we'll go from there. There we go. And then this arm is going to be up. This one is going to look very similar to what's on the box. That's going to be fine. I need more Baja Blast. I don't have any more. It's a sad day, chat. It's a very sad day. No Baja Blast. No more Baja Blast. We did have some earlier. Quite a bit, actually. Wow, we've almost been here for we've been here for 2 hours. Wow. Dang, okay. I had a large and a medium. I had a, free item. And I, got a medium Baja Blast. That is a lot. No. Look. I'm actually quite happy. I'm surprised, but like, I've been having a lot more Mountain Dew lately just because of things. Things are busy in my life. But like, I've maintained my weight and I'm like, sweet, this is awesome. Like, I haven't lost muscle, like, my weight has been maintained, but I have more Mountain Dew than I care to admit. I'm just like, the Emperor, I've been blessed. Empress Aurelia, disciple of Chaos God Richard the Bricked. Where'd you get this information? Where did you get this info? Good, that's good. Okay. My source is that I made it up. Ah! Alright, here's what we're gonna do here. I think I just broke it, but that's okay. I was gonna take this and wrap it around. Yeah, I like that. I dig that, actually. But we're gonna need to modify this little bit here so it doesn't look so plain. I'll have to figure that out. I did break it, yeah. That is what happened here. Chaos God of post-workout pain? Why? Wait, why? Why? I've not heard this before. Yeah, Mountain Dew does make the dream work, yeah. Yeah, Baja Blastless. You're right. You're so right. You're so right for that, man. Tired again. Yes, Blood Angels were kitbashing the Sanguinary Guard, so they're beautiful boys again. Oh man, I want to get a cup so bad from Gamer Sups. Like my own cup made, let me clarify. Alright, let me read his document. Maybe I can just intuit some things. Okay. Okay, color palette. On the pauldron. Not a lot of information. All right. Not a lot of information, but we... Let me see. So it's a middle ground between the two boys. Because Simeon has really plain armor. Messafera has very detailed armor. I think we'll do this. And then on this side, we'll do the little scroll. I think that makes the most sense. I'm really tempted to, like, do this one with the skull on it, but it's not really his style. It's a little too ornamental. Okay, so this is gonna go here. How am I gonna do this? You know, we'll glue it on and then we'll just go from there. Boop. Wow, I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Okay, we're gonna put these... Oh, man, this one's so cool, though. I'll have to make some more blood angels in the future, because some of these pauldrons are just so pretty. It just looks so nice. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Only if we get a cup with sanguineous abs. No! No. Only for me. For my eyes only. Honestly, I personally think having armored woman on a cup would sell well. I don't know, is that just a me thing? Would you guys like an armored woman on a cup? Or are you guys more into the booba ladies? This is not a trick question, I'm genuinely curious. It would be easier to explain to a parent or a roommate. Bricky's goobers would like it. Well, I'm asking you. You are the goobers I'm asking. Because it's more likely that you goobers would get it than Bricky's goobers. Yeah, it would be like, it would be my armor as it is. Because I'm not really into the boobas. Oh, your first models were Sanguinary Guard. Cool. Do this pauldron. I don't need super glue because I've got the... Oh, shoot. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, dude, his arm is a little... It doesn't make sense. In an anatomy sense. Thank goodness it wasn't completely... There we go. That's gonna be better. Oh, wait. Both is good? Both. A lady in armor is just as appealing as one in a bikini. I imagine there's some people that would disagree, but I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, it's just, it would be an interesting concept because gamer subs doesn't usually, that's not generally their vibe. So it would take some convincing. I have to be like, hey, I really want this, but like, it's not gonna be your standard style. Like, trust me, bro. Armor's cool, but it would still need to be tasteful. Oh, you mean like my armor? Would you consider this tasteful? Wait, hang on. I'll do full body. Tasteful? What's the vibe today? Kit bashing. Very, very. Okay. I try to keep it tasteful. We try to be tasteful here. You stay. Stay, brother. Stay, brother. We're kit bashing my Sanguinary Guard with AOS prosecutor wings. And we're designing them after some original characters one of my people made. What are those hands? Abhuman? Yeah, they are. They're gross and horrible and disfigured. Yeah, I'm very excited. We've got some 3D printed bits here. We've got some unique heads. And I will be adding some technology to this boy. I think I know how I want to do some of these pieces too. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. All right, we're gonna chop this off. Yeah. Possum, Possum, are you excited for 11th edition? Are you excited for 11th edition? Are you doing anything for 11th edition? It's good. Ah, my... As a newbie, I often wonder if you conduct something like Custodian Blood games. Yeah, every once in a while we do them. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while, yes. Look here. This piece is a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. Can we get a close-up of the 3D printed pieces? Yes, but you're not gonna see much. Because it's kind of blurry. My camera's not really good at super close-up stuff. I have one of my items on my wish list is like a camera that's really good at seeing close-up stuff. That's one of the things I'm like looking to get next as in terms of like stream improvement. What if we, okay, what if we just had it like the shield, but we just had it here? It's a really tiny, tiny piece. Ah! Armor's dope, thank you. What kind of resin I used? I don't know. The people I got it from, which I highly recommend because these are really, really nice. Last Hope Miniatures. You can get 40% off if you use code Aurelia. Highly recommend them. They're awesome. Super professional. They got me my stuff pretty fast. So, you probably ask. Probably in a listing mentions what resin they use. Do I like that? Yes. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. So it's gonna be weird because I have to glue it between two pieces. Awesome, if you responded, I'm sorry. I will get to you in a second. I just need to lock in. Ah! No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Okay. Where I want to be. I'm gonna sit here for a second. Hi guys. Hi chat. Hi. Hello. How goes Kitbash? It's going. We are adding in technology. It's just gonna be a bit of a pain to glue because they're tiny pieces. Hello Blake, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay. So Last Hope minis, I don't think they ship to Europe at this time. But if you're looking for, like European kits, like kits that can be shipped to Europe, just regular kits, isn't 3D printed stuff. I am affiliated with Element Games and they do a good job as well. Man, I hope this looks good. So here's the plan. One, I will read straight from this document. So, the sensors on Lucy, or Lucephion, his armor, blocky, kind of bulbous, but integrated into the flowing angelic sanguinary guard adornments, merging of Admech and Blood Angels. Maybe have most of the gems and jewels inlaid in a fancy sanguinary guard armor be cameras and optics. So one of the things that I plan to do here is this pauldron has do I have a here. This pauldron has like a little, you can see the little circle bit here. It has an identical one here. And the plan is to also make that part of like the optic sensor, so it kind of mirrors that little gem in the corner in the art. So it'll also be a camera, like this is the sensor that I ripped from this other guy. Let's see. Last and a Wolf, thank you for the bits. Just stopping by real quick while I'm on my break. I see you Kitbashing the Guard of the Great Angel. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Okay, Kyber got back to me. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I've had someone contact them about international shipping. They do it, but obviously it's going to be more expensive because it's international. Like that's how it's going to be, unfortunately. We're going to add more sensors. See, now the question is, do I modify his jump pack as well? Ah! Let's see. A little bulky. I think we could get away with this. We're gonna cut off this little bit here. Ooh. Alright, there we go. Oh, nice. I got my Armageddon box, but I found someone who collects orcs, so they're swapping orcs for Space Marines. Nice. Good deal, man. That's a good deal.
I want to poop the snow.
Like, I don't want the orcs. Let's see. He said... Okay. Okay. Oh, I went to Warhammer World today. Oh man, that's awesome. I want to go to Warhammer World at some point. We will see if that ever happens. I'd really, really like to. Oh shoot, I just broke that. Well. Oh well. Thank you for the bits, Luna Wolf. Good luck with the rest of work, okay? Good luck, good luck. Hope it goes well. I'm wondering if I should do... Let's see. So I've got this cable here. It'd be cool if I could just tuck it up underneath. You stay on, please. What I'd like to do is I'd like to tuck it up underneath this arm. And then maybe adjust it so I can have the skull sit right there. Be kind of cool. I think we can make that work. I'm gonna cut the skull off. We're not gonna attach the jump pack yet, so we're gonna cut the skull off. We're gonna go to the base of the skull. So I don't mess up any. I need that piece. There it is. Okay. I was like, oh no. There we go. That will go there. And then what we'll do is we'll cut this piece and turn it. Yeah. That's this. I don't want to mess it up. Such a tiny piece. Like, these are gonna just demolish it. So we're gonna use a thinner blade. Oh, shoot. 1 second, chat. I will be right back. I gotta go find that. Chat, I can't find it. I don't know where it went. Ow! Oh, against the desk. Well, okay, I'm gonna look for it later. Oh. That's not good. Because, like, it flew off and I heard it hit the floor. But I don't know where it went. That's not good. But we can continue and glue this at least. Okay, I think this is a super glue piece. Bottle is empty. Yeah, it's empty. Yeah, we're gonna use the prosecutors for the wings here. Dude, I was able to twist this off the other day. What is the deal? Oh, curse these female hands. I can't. What if I did it like that? Yeah. Oh. Oh shoot. Just got that all over my finger. That was not the plan. Yeah, the hands are not very strong. Eh. You caved and bought a Titan. Good luck, brother. Oh, come on. Am I gonna make the Traitor 16th Legion? No. Probably not. They're just not my vibe. I mean, they're cool and all, but I like my Blood Angels, I like my Custodes, like... If I had infinite time and resources, perhaps I would make every Warhammer army, but... No. Curse these lady hands I can't give to Sanguinius. Curse these giant Primarch hands I can't handle something this small. Oh! The super glue glued the lid to this one. I was hoping I could take the lid off of this one and put it on this one, because that lid, like that little nozzle comes off, but this... Ah! Or, wait, what about this? What about this one? Yeah! Ah! What just fell? Yeah, I don't have carpet, thankfully, but like, this is... Okay. Yes, get out of here. Punk. Can I pull this out? And we got a little bit of glue out. Sure. Yeah, it's glued tight. Ugh. Ooh, running D&D for next week for your kids. Ooh. That's cool. I plan to run some D&D sessions. Like, you know, I think that would be really good for just like teaching kids like consequences for actions in like a safe environment. You're like, okay, like what do you do? Like, well, if you steal, this is what's gonna happen. And like just stuff like that. I just think it's a really good exercise in consequences and creativity at the same time. Okay, there's that. Alright, now I need a little bit of glue. Oh, come on. And this is the part of kit bashing that is a bit frustrating. Getting these pieces glued just the right way. Let that sit for a second. Will I fight the caps again? Am I a scorpion? No. Thick. Oh, that's a great question. He calling me an elf? Do you think an elf would have problems with super glue like this? I think not. This is just irritating. Oh. It goobered on me. Great. It goobered on me. Welcome in, Raiders. Good to have you here. We're doing a Sanguinary Guard kit bash today. And the model, the super glue, goobered on me. How rude. Rude. Okay. Okay, guys, I have to tell you, you can't see it, but I'm really pleased with how this cable looks. And, you know, when I find that other cable on my floor, I'm gonna look for it after stream. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting, but, where's the servo skull? Where's the skull? Oh, here it is. Oh, gosh. I was like, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good, chat. False alarm. We're fine. Maybe we should just put the skull here and not worry about that other cable. Yeah, I think maybe... the skull going here. Yeah, it's not really a missing part because it's like a kit bash and I wanted it for like something else potentially, but we don't have to use it. Okay, we could do that. I think I like that. Rather than attaching it to the pack and then dealing with painting and priming, it's just gonna be a butt. Be a butt later, so we're not gonna do that. Alright, we gotta clean this up though. Yeah, so not tomorrow, the next stream we do of this is gonna be a green stuff situation. We're gonna be doing a lot of green stuffing. Because we have pretty much everything else put together. It'll just be adding extra decor. We're gonna do the way I want to. One second. It doesn't. Stay there. Nope. Okay. Not gonna stay there. But. Maybe I should put the skull somewhere else so it's like. No, it's because we gotta put a little thing here. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Nurgle loves green stuff. Ah, dude. I'm not sure I'm gonna glue this if it keeps moving on me like this. Alright. You know what I'm thinking, chat? Balls to the walls. However it ends up is how it's gonna be. Might just do... I'll be with you guys in a sec. Kinda dumb. Looks kinda dumb. What Doro is that of? It's me. It's me. It doesn't look quite right. I'm gonna think about this. I don't like the way that's coming together. I tried to give an attempt. Okay. So he has more sensors. I imagine he probably has like a little pack on his side that gives him all the information he needs. So we're gonna use this as that pack. That one is okay if it flies across the room. I do not need that one. I just realized I still have another burrito from Taco Bell, but I have super glue on my fingers now. Like, oh, well, that's an after stream snack. Okay. I'm thinking this little piece here, I'm gonna have it attached to his like hip and sit across his thigh. I might sand this underside here so it fits more flush with his body, or it's almost gonna be like thigh plate here. Let's see. Almost 3 hours. Yep. Yes, they do add flavor. I just don't think that'd be very good for my body. I don't think my body would really like that very much. Yeah, we're actually gonna do some sanding right here, I think. There's a nice cavity here, which will help with the curve of the armor. We'll see how well it works, really. Yeah, I did get a bit of a curve to it. You can... Oh, it's over here. I was like, where did it go? Yeah, I did get a bit of a curve there. You can kind of see it. Okay. Do more of this area. Want to fit a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's much better. I think. He thinks. Yeah. That fits more flush. Gotta get it to... It's a slip and slide here. Okay. And I'll use some green stuff, I think, to fill in this gap here. Because I wanted it to have a little bit more of a curve. I might need it. What's your opinion on a wolf cut hairstyle? Like, what do you mean? Wolf cut? For a man or a woman? Wolf cut hairstyle. For a man or a woman? I'm seeing a mixture. Woman. Fine? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, are you saying, like, for me, or like Aurelia me, or for someone else? I mean, it looks good. I don't know. I personally wouldn't, because that means you'd have to like make sure your hair looks good every day, and I'm not about that here. Let me this is probably, can I save this image? Hang on. There. Here, I'll show you, chat. One second. This is what he's talking about. I don't know. I mean, it looks good on her, but it looks like you have to like actively do your hair every day. I personally wouldn't, because I don't do anything with my hair, so that means I'd have to actively like do things and put product in it every day for it to look good, look like that, and look fluffy and nice. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit more high maintenance. So that's my thought. A universe in which Aurelia chose Lehman Russ. That's a very good point. Yeah, depending on which Primarch I get with in all the universes, my haircut changes. Yeah, getting volume on hair is a lot of work. It's not for me. Alright, this should work. We are going to do a tiny bit more work, because I'm going to get it a little bit more flush, so the gluing is a little bit easier. Yeah, no problem. It was an interesting question. I was intrigued. My hair gets wavy in humidity and I perceive it, just let my hair do its own thing. Yeah, I prefer just to let my hair do what it does. Ponytail is my life. Maybe a braid if I have a friend to get a hold of it, but that's rare. I mean, not that I don't like having my hair braided, I never learned. Oh, come on. There you go. Go. Yeah, I got this hair is fluffy. I have fluffy and then I have braid. But I like the fluffy hairstyle. it's more reminiscent of the old model, and I like to have some level of consistency. You're a butt. You're a butt. There you go. Glued onto his side, and we'll use green stuff to fill in the gaps because there's a pretty gnarly gap there. But that's what green stuff is for. Yeah, being bald is very low maintenance, yes. Although I've heard that, like, when you're bald and you're, like, actively being, like, you know, you want to keep it bald, you have to, like, shave your head all the time, otherwise you get stubble. So, there's that. Okay, we're gonna save the skull for another time. I am struggling as to how to, incorporate it without it looking dumb. Maybe it's a situation where, like, I put it to this flower. Like this little piece here. I mean, I wouldn't have glued it on had I known. Maybe I just need to shave the back of the skull's head so it fits nicer. That might be part of the issue. Because the skull is meant to be, like, free floating. So they completely modeled it so it's nice and round, but I don't need it round. I just want it mounted. And it having... Yeah, you know what, honestly? This is the plan. Kit bashing, part of it is just the chaos of it all. Just go. Balls to the walls. All right. Put it where the Marine's head would go? No, I have a very nice Dracula-looking head. How do you make the model? How do you make model and... EM, can you rephrase what you're saying? I'm not sure what you're saying. No, I don't keep a lot of, like, I don't really keep up with a lot of other Warhammer channels, I won't lie. I just kind of do my own thing. I also don't want to be accused of copying anyone, so, like, there's that. Get this guy on. If I can take this off. Okay, we might use this to help bridge the gap here. I think I know where I want to glue it, but it's not completely lining up. Eh. Back to my finger. Okay. We're locked in, chat. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. I'm glad I stuck that on. I was doing something that was not gonna work. Ah, this is irritating. Because I have it in the spot where I think it would look good, but it just doesn't want to glue properly. Put glue and submit to the bit. That's what I tried doing, and then it just didn't stay. That's the problem. It didn't stay earlier when I said, okay, we ball. It just didn't want to go together. I mean, you could try it again. Barely needs any suggesting, this glue, now that I took the little tab off it. Okay, I think this will work. I think I just needed to shave the skull's head back a little bit. Stay there. Yeah, I just need to shave the skull so it fit in a little bit better. Because the roundness of the head is just not doing it. Okay. Leave it. We're just gonna hold it and just let it, make sure it stays in the same spot. Okay, we're doing it. Yeah, thank you, Carol. Thank you for your help earlier. Getting your brother to send stuff to me. I'm gonna have to decide how I want to incorporate any other like sensors and similar equipment. Not sure yet. Can't really put it on the back, there's already so much going on. Maybe it'll just be really tiny details. We will have to see. Alright, that skull is in there. Can't see him, he is right here. When I put this on, he sits like right there. Yeah, CQB, thank you for the 10 months. It's going. It is going. Huh. But so far, I'm proud of what we've accomplished today, because we got quite a lot done. Yeah, that's gonna look sick. Perhaps I'll do something with these dials here. They're just dials, but you can make them look fancy and stuff. I'll have to think about it more. But, you know, we'll keep these in pieces. Okay, we're going to assemble the rest of these jump packs, I think. Yeah, why not? We're here. Let's just do it. Solid, set you in here. Okay, we don't need this. We're just gonna pack it up in a different container. Okay. Go in here. Throw these in here. Okay. Make these jump packs really fast. That way we don't have to do it next stream. Okay. We'll worry about taking these wings off later. I just kind of want to get these glued in. These two. So this is the Angel's wife, but I've been seeing on Insta. Yep, that's me. Hi. We're working on his sons. We're working on some Sanguinary Guard today. I'm doing a kit bash with the Age of Sigmar prosecutors. So these boys can have beautiful wings. That is the strategy. Still going at it? Yeah, but we'll probably take a pause after this, after I build these jump packs. Because I think the next time it'll be like a green stuff day where we do a lot of green stuff work. I've already watched some videos on like how to work with green stuff. But you know, that'll be the first time I've really messed with it in any serious capacity. Build these really fast. Wait, we don't have to do it next time. It'll just be green stuff. I'm excited. Was this song? Oh yes, this song is specifically for my stream. I got it made by Stringstorm. That's it. What brand of clippers and sanding files do you use? I just use whatever clippers I have on hand, and I forget what the sanding files are. I think I got them off of Amazon. I think they were gifted to me, but I found the listing on Amazon. That sounds about right. So I don't remember what they are. Oh no. Ugh. Got it. Right. Yes, the kit bash is going well. We've got the boys pretty much assembled. All the extra parts have been glued on. All we need to do is green stuff, which is next stream. What's the plan? Finishing up these jump packs for today. Green stuff next time because we need some more detail on this armor. The armor is not ornate enough. It is not beautiful enough. It needs to be better. So that's what we're working on next. The next stream. And we'll get the wings figured out too, because that's going to require some green stuff to make it look right. Okay, there we go. I do like my golden boys, yes. Let's see, what was your question, Bob? The files look like Jezia diamond files. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of gap filling, but I also want to do like extra decorative pieces. Like extra swirls and stuff like that. Because I want a little bit more of a design on these. One's done. Easy. Any tips for painting red? I don't. I actually don't have a lot of experience painting red. So, okay, the tips for painting red. Prime white first, then use a contrast paint in the red you like, and then wash with Nuln Oil. You can highlight it either in a brighter or darker shade of red to get the edges sharp. There you go. Or you can start with a yellow base, and the red pops better. Good to know. I did not know this. Alright. You gotta pull the thrusters off. Just gonna do this. Twist it off. Once we get these glued, we're on our way. What are we kit bashing with Sanguinary Guard? AOS prosecutors. We're giving my beautiful golden boys fantastic wings because they were gypped. They were gypped with this last kit, so we are going to make them stunning. The very best. At least we're trying to, but we're doing them with original characters, so we're not using helmets, we're using some extra third-party pieces, get the heads that I wanted, and it's gonna look great. Okay. Right, let's see. This one on, we're almost done here. I feel bad that we just borked Dante. He's like, bonk. Sorry, bud. Took off his arm, his hand. Go. The last little bit. Look at these sad looking wings. We're gonna make them so much better. I refuse to acknowledge the new models of Sanguinary Guard veterans at best. Yeah, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that, brother. We're making them better. Now I don't think I need this sprue anymore. Maybe for like this little pouch or something here, but I think we've taken everything we wanted out of it, so they need wings. The future wingy boys, they're turning out nice here. These are the boys. We're gonna use the green stuff next time, so I haven't done anything more with the wings, but we got the bases built, like the base bodies. Where is he? We haven't done this guy's spear yet because I don't know how the wings are gonna impact with his spear. So we're gonna keep this arm off for now. This one has had we just assembled him. He has like no kit bashing going on because he's his armor is pretty much just like this Sanguinary Guard based on the document that I'm looking at for these OCs. Yes, I agree with I agree. This is a sad looking models. All right, so here are the guys. So here's Messy. Let me slide up the art so you guys can see which one I'm talking about. Okay. Messy is the guy on the right side with the dark hair. We pulled this shield from a resin sanguineous that I had that like broke when it got shipped to me. He has a plasma gun, so we got a nice plasma gun that was sent to me by Last Hope Miniatures. We have a nice head for him from them too. Fancy pauldron, and then we took Dante's power axe. So we took his wrist and we stuck it on this guy. So that's this one. This one barely kit bash. This is Simeon. He's the blonde one in the picture. His armor looks a lot like the standard Sanguinary Guard, so not much is going to be added. Maybe just a couple things. We're adding his spear later. And then the one in the middle is Lucy, or Luciphion. And he is he's got a lot of tech in his armor. So we put a little sensor here next to this pauldron that we also had 3D printed. I have a cable running underneath that attaches to the servo skull. We pulled this from a Skitari guy. Skitari Marshall, we yoinked his servo skull and we said, I think that would be better on my Blood Angel, thank you. So we stole him. And we also put this little pack. I don't know what it does, but it's on his hip now. So now he looks much more like a tech marine. We're probably going to add some more stuff with green stuff later. So, they're gonna look sick. Here's a general idea of what it'll look like. Obviously the wings aren't on there, but got the pack on. They'll look real nice. I'm very excited. So next time, like I said, we will be doing green stuff. So we'll have more details and stuff that we'll be putting on this armor. They'll all be different. So they're not going to be identical because they have fancy armor. They can do their own things with it because they're allowed to. So there you go. How long has the 11th edition been out? Bro, it just came out today. I would recommend doing a Google search. I would recommend a Google search if you have questions. Is that the Aurelia Tempris jacket? It is. From Uwu Market. It's not very Warhammery, but my merch on Orchid 8 is much more Warhammery. So, those are our guys. The next time we get together, as I've said a bazillion times at this point, sorry for sounding like a broken record, it's going to be green stuff. It's going to be a very good time. Let me grab all my sprues. I gotta put all this away later because I stole these from other kits. Oh, come on. Oh no. What did I do? Shoot. I can't see chat. I accidentally pressed a button. I don't know which one I pressed, and it made OBS go full screen. So I can't see chat. Let's see, what if I did this? There, chat, come over here. Why, OBS? Why'd you do this? F11? I wasn't even... Okay, that did do it. How do I undo it? There we go. Oh, it was one of the sprues that hit my key. I was like, what the heck is happening? This has never happened to me before. What? Okay. Thank you, Bard. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I pressed the button. What button? I didn't press any buttons. You're fine. You're safe. You're safe. I wouldn't hurt you, chat. Unintentionally. Ugh. All right. Where would we be without the mods? Honestly, I could not get nearly as much done if I, you know, didn't have my mods helping me out all the time. I'm just joining in for the 24-hour stream. No, that's not happening. No, thank you. No, no, no. 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 Oh, wait. Hang on. It's Bricky's birthday today. Is he streaming? Did he stream earlier? Because I just realized it's his birthday. I was like, oh, maybe we should... I saw someone else who said they have like a birthday stream going on. He was. Did he only do like a really short stream? Wow, he just ended. Okay. I was like, what? Okay, we'll raid someone else who's got a birthday on. GX Aura, the, you know, Opera. You know, the Opera browser. They have a VTuber. Her birthday's today too. A lot of birthdays around this time of year. He's playing an Uma game. Good for him. Okay. We'll raid her. We'll raid her, because that seems like it'll be fun. Oh, yeah, she's pretty chill, and she's got a birthday charity stream, so you know what? Let's do that. Let's support. I don't know what charity it is, but you know, we will do that. Okay, chat, thank you for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow is my birthday, and we're gonna do stuff. Fun stuff. We'll see how it all goes, but we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. So, I will catch you all tomorrow. And it's also Father's Day, you know. Unfortunate timing, but you know, it is what it is. Any case, don't skip leg day.